rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Alright. Think we can figure something out? The City Watch holds Clavering Boulevard, beyond the first wall of light. The Bottle Street Gang controls the side streets and around Clavering Boulevard. Granny Rags lives in an apartment at the far end of Andoria Street. I see.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit.
Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there is nothing for me here except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Huh.
Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
One, two, three.
Good. Keep them coming.
Two, three, heave!
Attention,
Please.
Dunwall citizens.
I'm a bit shaken right
Please
now.
clear the area.
I saw
when
some
a
terrible
motorized
things today.
carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that
Okay.
such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the
Oh,
way.
this is the wall of light, huh?
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Let's see.
This is a special
Half a block,
announcement
dead
from
from
our
the
honorable Lord
Them
Regent.
and us.
This
Leave
is the
some of
Lord
them
Regent
money.
speaking. With regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has
What?
been extended through the month of
What did I do?
potentially beyond. In addition, continuing my overseers of the Overseer remain in service of the state and are in
What did I do?
Made someone a widow,
order
damn you.
whenever and wherever necessary.
The hell? So what's the point of the mask? I thought the mask was supposed to give me... take me to wherever I need to go. I thought they were looking for me, they know what I look like, so as long as I don't show my face, I'll be good, but no.
But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one. What the fuck?
Man.
I don't have time for this. Come on, bring it on.
You're gonna bleed.
Got you in the into the house. Die.
fuck out of here. I don't have time for your hide and seek nonsense. Huh. Okay. Oh. All right, cool. So, where were we? Should probably do some manual saves now. Because it seems that autosaves are becoming less and less generous.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Oh. It's beyond that wall. Sunda's food, not bullets. Hello? Someone there?
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Oh. Gran?
Dear,
Hello?
is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Will I?
Granny, come out with me instead. Granny, Granny.
Let us in, Granny.
Who's there?
Can't even hear us.
She's blind. Not
Deaf? We're here to do your washing.
Gentlemen?
Would you look at this?
You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it.
Come on, let's get this. Watch it. Please.
What the hell is that all about? You're right, Granny. Those guys were very rude.
Knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
What is
I
it?
got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you.
The outsider.
It's upstairs, on the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Oh. Let's see.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, Granny, Granny.
Oh.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of?
What?
You could do something else for me.
What's
another
that?
little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr.
No.
Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's Elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Okay.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Granny.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Ah, here we go. Oh.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You
Yeah?
wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Yeah, I wonder that too.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Okay. No, I'm sorry to hear that.
No peeking.
You talking to me? Okay. Sure. I was just leaving anyways. More I earn. Some sleep darts. Spiritual remedy. Not bad, Granny. Not bad. Dunwall Whiskey Distillery. Do we have any business there? We can seek out the gang. Is that still possible? Go and seek out Slackjaw? I don't know. Alright, let's hang around here first, and then we'll see what we can do.
That's not what we heard.
It was just a cold.
Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over.
And there's an inspection fee.
To the...
Cross the line, and
You
you'll
should
have
get
your
where you're
throat.
going, little man.
What's going on, fellas?
Anyone there?
What seems to be the problem? What's with all the hostility? Why can't we all be friends?
Hey!
First tale? Children's rhymes?
Curnow. Having tea with us. Uppity Overseer.
Okay. That's one way to do it.
Anyone there?
Yes.
Hey!
You okay, sir?
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Alright, well.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying, like, good luck with that, and all. That was it. I wonder if he did have the plague or not. I guess it's too late to ponder that now. Art dealer's apartments? Is this your apartment? Oh. Okay. Wish there's a layout of the place, a map of some sort.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Let's see what we've scavenged. Sokolov's formula for Sokolov's health elixir. Pyrrha can use this to distill liquid that restores health, protects against the rat plague. Multi-lens array. Upgrade the magnifying lens. Rewire tool bolts. Alright. That ought to do it for now. What else is there to find? Should probably save again.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city watch.
Alright. Nothing to see here. Let's go check out the distillery. See if we can't make an alliance with Slackjaw yet. Or if that's... entering hostile zone. Okay, well, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Alright, well, I guess we better go and do what Granny has asked of us. Oh. Oh. There we go.
Attention, watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
There we go. Dr. Galvani. Save your game often. Okay. Infected rat viscera.
Murder! A body! Someone's down. Can't stay hidden forever.
You sure about that? Alright. Let's take a look around here. Building key. Don't mind if I do. Blood sausage. Oh. Customs and food of Morley. Excerpt from a traveler's journal. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Sarkonos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermount. Perhaps like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Everybody's a critic. There we go. Not a bad haul. Another one? Alright. Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind. Assorted human remains. Strong appetite. 10th day, month of wind. 1 bag, TV in pairs. Bruised, rotted. Rats uninterested. 11th day, month of wind. 1 tin, potted whale meat, eaten. 13th day, month of wind. Human torso. No trouble finding corpse parts. 17th day, month of wind. No feeding. Aggression increased. Incident of cannibalism. 20th day, month of wind. Incident with previous maidservant. Will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness. Lab key, pantry key. Alright. Oh dear. Did I do that? Severed the head with a bolt? Sure. Oh? Hello? The third stricture. Excerpt from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade, for even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing the impurities from the mind and body. Okay. Avoiding the rat plague. Excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed Morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products, before exposure to the plague, constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily. preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Nope. Not in there. Alright. I guess it's time we went upstairs. See what else is there to find.
Wait. Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Huh? Maybe wind or something.
No, stupid goddamn dumb somehow.
What? Oh no!
Get around it! Just die! To arms! Damn you!
Sorry about that. Let's find you a nice place to hide you in. There we go, perfect. There we go. And there you go. God damn. You're too big for this couch, man. Alright, there you go. Congratulations on the marriage. Please don't wake up anytime soon. Because then I'll have to get physical. Okay, a map. Ooh. Combination safe. Interesting. You know what? We haven't saved in a while. So, just in case, let's do that. Take those. Perfect. Pocket watch. Dr. Galvani's journal. I have been invited at a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I will raise a cup of TV in red. What is the new clue? Oh. Oh. The 28th day of the 7th month. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. I didn't even think to put that together. Fascinating. Alright, so... I guess that would be... 2, 8, 7. There we go. Ooh, ingots. Alright, sure. Better than nothing, I guess. 200 coins. Could have been worse. What else have we got? I think didn't I pass by a journal entry here? There we go. Travel to Pandyssia. Excerpt from a travel chronicle by Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ships spawned in the Sarkonan archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs welcoming those who would visit the far continent, as it is called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say a flock, of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills. 2 thrown overboard by gusting demon winds. A quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to Pandyssia is greater than most would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now, with but a handful, I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them. And now their captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prairie mole, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. Intriguing. Alright. To the next floor. Dear Miss Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I have left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. Okay. So we should probably investigate the bookshelf. Spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing LT. It'll be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. Fantastic. Building key. Ooh. Okay. Let's hold off on that for a bit now. Before we go any further. Let's check out the lab. Yes, this is the lab, thank you. What's all this then? Bull rat fetus? It's not what we came here for. No. Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week, containing all components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting Fossy gel like the tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionists should be celebrated. Revered, even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, Procurement Clerk and Provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plagues since so few come and go here, and we have got quite the stock of TV and brandy. Alright. Rat Behavior and Extermination. Excerpt from a series of interviews with street workers by rat catcher Lena. Used to be, you'd go out with a bag, stick with a nail in the end, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. City paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us, younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different, meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times, down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better, but that didn't last long, because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Somewhere in the Far East, perhaps. Who knows? Let's see here. Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Redshore Trade Council. The Leviathan Sorrow. Little is known of Pecati, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 1. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pecati offers no solutions for where these massive malevolent creatures might be pastured. 2. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pecati actually uses the term families. 3. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is, in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brute, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore wide-eyed with tales of the whales' savagery. 4. Disruption. Here, Pecati is on his weakest footing. issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. Okay. Interesting. The Rat Plague. Excerpt from a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town and the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign, plague-barren rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I'll continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of the stuff. Okay, is that it then? Seems like it. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Got the sample. We're good to go. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. Excerpted interview attached to a formal report by CityWorks Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We got to get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I never seen one of them come below, except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. Okay, so these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man ahead and yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. Huh? River crusts. Intriguing. There we go. Oh? Keep running. Who said that? Did the guard that we put to sleep wake up, or is this someone new? Sir, whatever this is about, I can assure you, I can explain. If you'll just let me.
Stupid goddamn numbered song. Oh god. That's
We got a prowler on the loose.
Alright, well, time to go. Now, it's just a matter of heading on back to the distillery and poisoning the well, if you will. Haters fired the first shot, but Bottle Street Gang fired the last. Intriguing. How far can we throw this thing? Let's try it out. Oh. Okay. Can't throw it. We can only attach it to surfaces. Fair enough.
Get back. Cross the line, and you'll have your throat cut.
You mean like that?
Word is he's like a phantom, with an army of shadows in front of him.
That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
No, this is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Dowd ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room.
Well, that'd give him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide. Go down, you pig!
Okay, well, that was a lot more gang members than I expected there. Just seemed to appear out of dark corners somewhere. It was weird. I also still need to figure out a way to avoid those flame blasts. Because I can't block them, and I can't really, there's no clear indication on when they'll start. So it seems like every time it just seems like I just have to tank the hit and move on. Or I guess I could have been a little bit more stealthy, but ain't nobody got time for that. The Elixir Black Market. Excerpt from a letter. We've seen widespread looting since the month of clans. It wasn't prevalent at first, but it's a pattern now. There's an outbreak in one of the districts and the watch moves in. We quarantine buildings, put down weepers, and deport anyone showing early signs. Afterward, the dead counters come through and the lawyers write up the paperwork to transfer ownership of businesses and homes at Parliament's discretion. Soon after, like clockwork, the gangs begin tearing the place apart. There's a fairly robust black market now, because everyone wants Elixir and most can't afford it. Even Sokolov's brand won't help you if you've already got the plague, but getting a regular dose is your best chance if you want to avoid contracting it. Some of the gangs have taken to buying small amounts and watering it down before selling it. And I have to admit, if I didn't have an officer's ration, I'd be buying from them. Gerard Corey, City Watch, 3rd Regiment, Estate District. Huh. Alright then. Fascinating stuff. I guess this is like a sneaky way into the distillery? Sure. You know what? I'm good. I don't need that Sokolov elixir that bad. That badly. Oh! There was a trap here. Where's the trigger? Alright. Alright. That's other. Oh. Alright. Inside we go. Okay. Recipe for Craxton. Craxton, I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time, and stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov's elixir, 1 part beach gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. The more of the real shit you cut in, the less there is to spread around, and the less coin I can make. This ain't a charity.
So it goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother's gone. Steep. Go get at it when he's sober.
I remember. Brimsley job, hidden the dumbwaiter all night.
Yeah, so he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, an overseer giving a lecture to the kids, a couple guys training with those hounds.
Stuff you'd expect.
But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music. A kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what spooked him.
You sure he wasn't drunk?
Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
That's an e-slapper, Rodney. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
Okay, here goes. Nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a rhyme. The nobleman's wife took the butcher and carved herself some peace and quiet. Come on, spread out.
Damn it! Ah! What the?
Don't let him get past. I know.
Help me look for him. Oh, I'll find him. Hey, we're gonna find your sorry
It's not gonna work.
It's just a matter of time, buddy.
The Distillery District. Excerpt from a pre-plague promotional book on products made in Dunwall. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it's also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morlaix, but sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Empress Jessamine Caldwin's reign, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's Distillery District, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want.
He's as slippery as hagfish guts.
It's not very nice.
Run and hide, you coward. Where are you?
Oh.
Where'd you run off to? Here you are. Cut this bastard up for the action!
Come and get me, losers. Come and get some. What is this?
I'm gonna dump you in the river after I fight you.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna loot your corpse.
No. You come get me.
Let's see what
You attack me. Come on. I'm giving you a simple task here. Just come get me. Over here. No. Over here. Useless.
I'll stick you.
Stick yourself. What a waste of time. What was that? That was retarded in so many ways. What was the point? What's the point of luring people? What is the point of distracting people? What is the point of anything? Waste. Complete waste of everything. Resources, time, effort, sanity, everything. Pathetic. I guess I didn't jump high enough. Oh well. Stupid. Bootlegged still instructions. Operating instructions. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on. Collect the full vial. Repeat until empty. Do not break vials. Do not spill any elixir. No free swigs. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Elixir accounts. Next batch. Tubbard family, 4 doses. Cramling family, 3 doses. Braden family, 5 doses. Golden Cat, Bitterleaf, and okay. Lab equipment. Huh. Oh, read that. Anything interesting down here? Doesn't seem like it, no. Alright. Here we go. Too late to back out now, so might as well go all the way. Elixir infected. Time to head back to Granny.
Close the door. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. That will never wash. Never, never, never. I told him. Heal it all.
There we go.
That will never wash.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me, please. Whew. Turn at the wrong corner there. Walked up on the wrong turf, as they say. Alright, in my defense, I did not know that that drop was going to be that big. I'm starting to run low here. Maybe I should start saving up.
Dead? Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. I fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it. What the? Come on! Let's get this guy! Die, you crusty bastard! Please! Let's see what's inside!
Hello? I know that there's 3 of you. Where'd the other one go? Hello? What kind of magic trick is this? Pretty sure there's 3. Wasn't there? Can almost guarantee it. Who said that? Who's making all that noise?
How old did you say your sister was?
Blow off.
Like him!
Corpo Meadows. We found a strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal, or whatever they do with them. Don't forget. I can dispose of that for you. Oh. Alright. Alright. I do love it when a plan works together. Smooth as butter. That was smooth as butter. Alright. Let's just move on. Hopefully once we get inside, we'll have better chances at surviving this. But who knows? That wasn't me, was it? Don't think so. Maybe the whale oil explosion did that? Suppose it's possible. Rewire tool. Oh. It's the first time we're using any of those. But to be fair, we haven't run into any security measures. Security devices. Not yet, at least. That's not an office.
Hello, Martin. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Corvo, it's me. Overseer. What a sight you are in that
Hello.
mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks.
Alright. Let me see what I can do.
Circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so...
There you are.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo.
Nope.
What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal. his notorious Black Book. And get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Curnow. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
See you around, friend. Reward of 30,000 coins. Damn, that's a lot of coins. You are here. Backyard? Office of the High Overseer. Damn, that's a big office. When your office is when your office is an entire castle, can it still be called an office? I don't know, man. Oh. Alright.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town. Him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. Or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures.
Got your nose! Someone get over here!
No.
Die, idiot!
No, you die. Thank you. Come again. Alright. So what did we just learn? Mission clues? There's a method for excommunicating overseers, even the High Overseer himself. The instructions can be found in a book located within the archive. Okay. Something to do with, Heretic's brand. Heretic's brand. Okay, well, that's one way of getting rid of the High Overseer, but to... Oh?
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Still need to figure out a way to save cornrows or whatever. Where'd he go? Excuse me? Sir? Anybody home? The hell? That guy just came and went. What the hell? What was that? Okay. Branding instructions. Wayland, Captain Curnow and his retinue will be here this evening. See that they are allowed through the checkpoint without incident. I would like him in a fair mood when I have drinks with him in the meeting chamber. Also, be prepared to defend the checkpoint from the inside should things go awry with negotiations. Not that I expect they should, but I want your overseers prepared in case Curnow and his men live up to the city watch's reputation. Okay. Indeed. Indeed. Play your way. Pathways. There are many pathways through your mission. Front streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, and waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goals. Alright. I got it. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's start with down here. Where's down here lead? Is this a so-called waterway? Will there be many rats down here? Oh. Okay, I'll take it. Why not? Alright. Now where are we? Is this like the sewers entrance? To kennels. To the kennels? Do we have business in the kennels? Not yet, I don't think. The heck?
When I find you, it's going to be fast. Oh, I'll find you. We'll find you. Where are you? How did I lose you?
How did you lose it?
Got you now. For the water.
Huh. Wow. All this time I've been using my pistol when the sleeping darts were the real deal. Turns out the most effective weapon is the least likely effective weapon. And there you go. What's with the name calling?
Find the outsider. I know you're here somewhere, scum. Get behind him. Around him. Watch it.
Oh yeah, I got one of those too. What do you think about that? Alright. Now that we have the place to ourselves, a little bit, we can take an even closer look. See if there's anything we missed, any clues, any leads, any loot, so on. Ah, like this health elixir. There you go. Ah, and this dark alley that leads nowhere. That's something. Oh, hold on. Backyard. To the backyard. Do we want to go to the backyard? Okay. Let's look around here first. An overseer is he who lives in the world of the invisible, spying with his eye all that hides in the hearts of wayward men. The sayings of the Overseer 2:11. Okay. So how do we get to the archives? We have to go inside the office, right? Is this where we... I don't know where this leads.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Watcher, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Shh, listen. What was that?
You can stay and find out, but not...
Okay. Interesting. Not exactly useful.
The outsider himself has these 5 attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour and every day of our lives for a moment of weakness or carelessness that he may enter our world. That might be worth checking out.
Someone, please! Someone help me!
Be quiet. Do we not read? Oh, the seven strictures. Excerpt from a commonly distributed overview of the 7 strictures. Surround your innermost being with these strictures, and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles, taught and reinforced by overseers across the Isles. From these principles stem all manners of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. The 7 strictures: 1. Wandering gaze. 2. Lying tongue. 3. Restless hands. 4. Roving feet. 5. Rampant hunger. 6. Wanton flesh. 7. Errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. Wasn't me, officer. Oops. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. God damn, brother. Ease up now. We're all friends here. Wind blast. There we go, see? We can all be friends here. No need for hostilities. We're all just joshing around. Alright. Not really a fan of enemies popping out of nowhere and always right behind you. Still not sure what to think of that, but, you know. I guess I can tolerate it. There's no mini-map, there's no, you know, vision indicators, any awareness indicators, so... In that case, it's much easier to blame the game for being badly made than to blame my spatial unawareness. I mean, they don't even make a like, the only noise they make is when they hit you in the back, which is too late. There's no, like...
Someone, please! Someone help me!
Sir, you need to calm down before you are put down. You understand? You understand me? Sir?
Someone, please!
Quiet. That is enough. That is enough. I've had it up to here with you. Treating me like some sort of terrorist. Who do you think you are? How dare you judge me so? Can't you see what I'm doing is for the greater good? You wouldn't understand. What is that noise? Is that the sound of the rune? Oh. It's somewhere below. Overseer collection box. I don't know what it is for, but sure. Could use the cash. Wandering gaze. Restrict to wandering gaze that looks hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches a man's fancy in one moment, but brings calamity in the next. For the eyes are never tired of seeing, nor are they quick to spot illusion. A man whose gaze is corrupted like a warped mirror that has traded beauty for ugliness and ugliness for beauty. Instead, fix your eyes to what is edifying and to what is pure. And then you will be able to recognize the monuments of the outsider. Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark an entire city may burn to the ground. Restrict restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands, only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Where have you strayed that destruction now comes behind you? Would you walk across burning coals or broken glass? Then why do you prowl into the homes of honest men, or into the dens of hidden things, for the result is the same? You will fall into the void. Instead, rest your feet on a firm foundation so that when the winds of the outsider shriek against you, you will stand firm and not be overthrown. Restrict rampant hunger, or the intemperate will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth. For what goes into a man poisons him. And if a man eats filth, then filth is what he will vomit up. And for a morsel of meat a glutton will sell his birthright, his family, and his friends. Restrict the desires of wanton flesh. Truly, there is no quicker means by which a man's entire life can be upheaved and sifted than by the depredations of uncontrolled desire. What avail is the concourse of a prostitute, the attention of a loose woman? Nothing. And what of the fruits of such unions? Only sorrow is born, and misery is multiplied. Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious, and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No, for the first one will direct it one way, and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch and break their neck. Likewise, two contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Okay then. Fascinating stuff. Archives, meeting chamber, interrogation room. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, there's a couple more things here. We've got Holger Square, that's outside. Memorial room, main hall, memorial room. Okay, that's downstairs. Backyard, sure. Kennels, meeting chamber, archive, interrogate. Oh, no, okay. is this? Some sort of alarm system? What the hell? Alarm bell ring. Oh. Can't have that. There we go.
You get caught in the lockdown last night. 6 hours. Search the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free.
Tell me about it. Okay, this is the archives. Let's take a look. Oh. Oh. So you can do frontal assassinations. Interesting. This keeps getting more and more interesting. Okay. So only sideways assassinations aren't allowed. And if you're... Oh, for fuck's sake. How many guards are in here? Is this some sort of
Break them out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as bloody-minded as they say. Left a trail of bodies. And the way he dodged the axe, we can't rule out black magic. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
Interesting. The movements of Corvo Atano. Known movements return after an official deployment of roughly 2 months. After departure from Bristol, mission included stops at other major isles at the behest of the Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Arrived bearing ill news, immediately apprehended for her murder. Last confirmed sighting, entered sewers under Coldridge Prison after escaping execution under unusual circumstances. Testimony... person matching subject's description seen conversing with unknown woman near front gates of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. What? Person matching subject's description seen fraternizing with ox herds just outside the city. Overheard conversation implying one of the parties involved had knowledge of the subject. Search of the estate district based on subject's prior position of authority and privilege. Interesting. Deposition log number 73826. The case of Agatha Harcourt. Deposition from Mary Wallace. I smelt a peculiar stench coming from Agatha's window one night. As I looked in the window, I saw her burning over a fire, the bones of something small, along with clumps of hair. Deposition from Herbert Alcott. On several evenings, as I came home from work, I saw Agatha peering at me unnaturally from behind her curtains. On the 5th day, I felt a pain in my stomach upon approaching her home. Agatha's home was searched. Several outlawed items were found, and Agatha was caught as she attempted to flee from the back door. Her interrogation yielded little of use. Home and property seized for the Abbey. Remains cremated. Agatha Harcourt. Okay. Disclosure log. Name Dylan Jacobs. Attempted violations, theft of neighbor's food. Recourse, half wages to be given to neighbor for a month. Millicent Ridgway. Admitted violations, adultery. 1 year in the service to the order. Robert Young, spying on his neighbor as she bathed. Public humiliation in the stocks for 2 days. Fair enough. Alright, here we go. On branding heretics. The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding ritual. Should the need arise, the recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. Interesting. Archibald Pelling, effigy of the Lord Regent, sentences 3 years imprisonment. Beatrice Gold, Charles Hanley, okay. Second stricture. Alright, well, on one hand, I do think that killing Campbell is just a better outcome and a much quicker outcome, but I feel like by killing Campbell just like that, he can be made into a martyr, you know? They can use his death against us, but when we mark him with the heretic's brand, at least now there will be no doubts about it, no second guessing. He is a heretic and he is therefore not to be trusted, not to be, you know, helped in any way. He won't be dead though, but I feel like in some ways it's a worse fate than death.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Fascinating. Alright, well, I think I now know what to do. I just hope that I figure out how to do it. I'm sure it won't be that difficult.
Is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district. place to love it, this place.
If my overseer's hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No.
Alright, you can come in. Hold on.
Now you join. Men will come get you when we're finished. Time?
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Curnow. But down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who are just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
What Black Book? What do you mean?
Tell him. Warn them. And then die of plague, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
What?
There we go.
This meeting's taking far too long. We should go in and tell Curnow there's important business. Get him out of Campbell's clutches.
Boredom won't kill our captain. We can wait a bit longer.
Wait, what's this? Safe location? Oh, what? What is it? What do you mean? What do you mean safe location? Okay.
Where'd you go?
Oh.
Check everyone.
Hello.
Take that. Ring the alarm. I need more men.
No need for an alarm, gentlemen. I'm only one man, after all. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Looks like we're not done with you yet, Curnow. Come along, friend. Oh, what's this? Inchmouth cigarette case. Fifth stricture. Does this not lead anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Cool. Oh. There we go. Almost missed that. Alright, down we go, Curnow. Here we go. Let's get you somewhere safe. There we go, almost there. Almost got it. Luckily, there shouldn't be any guards to stop us, so... Oh! A safe location, okay. Well, if you say so. Alright. You have fun in there. I'll see you around. There we go. To the backyards we go.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Bertold, don't let them take me! I swear I've done nothing wrong!
Silence your lying, foul witch.
Guard!
Bertold!
Hello? Oh. Was one of the guards Bertold? Did I do a bad thing here? Hold on. Is this why he didn't have a red marker? Hold on.
She's my sister.
Let me do that again.
She's not a witch. I know her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother?
Sorry about that.
She will burn. Huh?
You shouldn't attack me now, right? Hello? I have saved you.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety, but first I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Alright. And the bunkhouse is, where? Excuse me, sir? Where's the bunk... What? Okay. Why are you telling me this like... I know what the bunkhouse is? Okay, well... I'm sure we'll... come across it at some point. Sus. Is this the bunkhouse? Backyard gate key. Tales for children. Set of cautionary tales for children. Ductee manifest. The following children have been brought to Godfrey's farm, awaiting passage to Whitecliff on the 13th day, month of seeds. Jude Thornton, Ada Hargreave, Nicholas Rains, Patrick Fagan, Ronald Williams, Zachary Clinton, Thomas Jordan, Kent Hodgson. Ration allotment, 12 crusts of bread, 1 wheel of blood ox cheese, 5 tins of brined hagfish. Okay. Oh. Is this where the children used to be? Alright, well. No safe here. Let's keep looking. Maybe we can find something. Combination to the safe in the bunkhouse. Holger Square, backyard.
What's going on there?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Move along. Told you. Told you to move along. Didn't want to listen. And now look what happened. Hope it was worth it. Oh, what? How are we supposed to get there? Nope. Oh! Get the hell out of here. Oh! Oh! Intriguing. Wolfhounds. Alright. Sure, why not? How am I supposed to get there? It's getting more and more complicated. I guess above? Oh. Like that? Ooh. Interesting. Oh? What? Tell me I triggered... Come on, what? That's crazy talk. Alright, whatever. You tell yourself whatever you want to hear. Oh. Alright, well... There is also the matter of the rats. I don't think I can use my stealth out of this one. Yeah. Alright. Not worth the effort. If it was a rune, then maybe I would have done it, but nah. It's just not worth the hassle. Ooh. Exploding hounds. What the heck? There you go, why not? Overseer Humphrey, I left you a copy of the ancient music, so you might familiarize yourself with the principles I'm employing in this latest variation of Holger's device, or the music box, as the men call it. As you should know, it produces harmonies that render heretical energies, or magic, inert through counterbalancing mathematical principles. Read the book and then make yourself useful by finding us some subjects to test it on. This city is choked with corruption and superstition, so I trust you won't have to look far. Signed, High Overseer Bartholomew. Fascinating. The Ancient Music, excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, an ancient music permeating everything as a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
Exploding hounds. Bartholomew, I've seen the harnesses you've been devising in that workshop of yours. If you plan to strap explosives to my precious hounds and make living bombs out of them, you can count me out of your plan. I am the master of the hounds here, and without my training they'll never do as you request. Houndmaster Wharton. Storage door valve. Not quite sure what to do with this. Humphrey, would you see to it that this valve gets installed in that little supply depot by the loading docks? The men have been grumbling about this thing for what it must be months now, as if there were anything of value on the other side of that door it's supposed to open. Keep calling problems like this for me and you just might make apprentice. Okay. Somewhere near the loading docks. Interesting. The Metaphysica Mysterium, excerpt from a longer banned work on supernatural ritual. It is said that we should not sully our hands when combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers, but the rewards have been invaluable. I have harnessed the same energies employed by the outsider and his accursed followers while avoiding their corruption. I will prescribe a twofold method in this text. Indirection. As the unwholesome powers of the outsider use living flesh as a conduit, we can avoid being tainted by using the flesh of others instead. Containment. By using channels and barriers, we can focus these void energies in a raw state, shielding them from the perverse perspectives of the outsider. Concerning the crossbows, Campbell, we initially thought it a great find when we came across some of the crossbows that the assassins have been using to harry our patrols. The models we found, however, have proven lacking. Dowd's men have greater accuracy and range, and I swear theirs reload faster. I'm recommending that we stick with pistols and sabers and count this as a lesson in where our strengths lie. Oh, bunkhouse. There we go. Oh. Alright. I might have gotten a little bit carried away there. Might have gotten a little bit too confident in my abilities, and I was proven very wrong there. So. Oh, here we go. It was 307, right? Oh. What was it? Oh, nope. Well, I got 2 numbers, right? Hello? Okay. 203. Go. Hello. Oh. Oh. Is that what that music cue was? Oh, okay. Did he kill the guard that had the plague? Okay. I guess I missed out on that. High Overseer Bartholomew. I would appreciate it if you would consider promoting me to your apprentice formally, so that I might work with you full-time. Thank you, Humphrey. Oh. Read that. Alright, time to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? How did that not get anyone?
Whiskey for a week if you kill him.
Again, we're still doing this whole shtick of guards appearing out of nowhere. Not sure I appreciate it any more than I did before. Is this sleeping doggo? Well, you know what they say about sleeping doggos. You should shoot them in the face. That's what they say. Alright. Wyman, I've updated the combination on the bunkhouse safe again. It's 203. As treasurer, it's up to you to make sure it stays secret this time. Don't leave this letter lying around. Brilliant. Apricot... What was that? Apricot... Tarpit? Tablet? Tartlet, maybe. Tartlet. So this would have been the entrance to the High Overseer's office from the backyards. Interesting. And I guess we could have exited from the Overseer's office to here, entirely skipping everything else. Ah, is this the storage area? That has the missing valve? Yep, there we go. Overseer Bloom, I have a replacement valve for this door finished at the workshop. Once we install it, we can finally see what's been festering in the supply depot for the past year. Come see me when you want it. There we go. Wait, don't tell me we can just bypass it. And that we can get in from some other way. Okay. Now we just gotta remember where the workshop was. Okay, this is where the door is. So, from here we go... There we go, like this. And then... do that. Then we run back... here. And there we go. Well, I guess we're stuck here. So this guy's been dead here for a year? Oh, all for a bone charm? It's not even a rune. Spirit water. Drinking from faucets recharges mana. Man. Alright, health elixir. I guess that's a little bit better. Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. Excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orcado, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Breen looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my people. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. The Outsider. Excerpt from the diary of a known heretic, seized before his execution. For most, the Outsider is nothing but a child's tale, meant to instill fear of that beyond the family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the Outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew, until she could see through the eyes of moths. and unlock a door or window latch from outside a house. I will find this empty place. Somehow, the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time, I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies. Drag me to your cold stone cell. Whip my flesh and put me on trial as an apostate. Burn my body to ash. But I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning. Oh. I guess we could have just done that. Oh well. You live and you learn. Alright, well, with that, I believe that we've got nothing else here to do. So it's time to meet up with Samuel and make our way back to the pub slash headquarters slash mother base slash
Is that you?
yeah, I'm heading down. Wait for me. Here I come. Coming down. Just a little bit more. There we go.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here.
Yes, you are here, indeed.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yes, take me back to the Hound Pits pub.
Okay, let's go.